guys, this is my Marlin 917V that I just purchased. Quick rundown on the parts on it real quick. This is a Caldwell bipod, center point, 4 to 16 power scope. It's got the advanced turrets on the top of it. It does have the green and red illuminator reticle on that. Pretty nice scope. This one you can get at Walmart for around $69, $70, I believe. For the price on a low recoil rifle, it works extremely well. It's been pretty accurate for me. Stayed zeroed, and then the adjustable turrets make it real easy to get everything sighted in and adjust ranges pretty quick, especially if you know what your caliber is going to be shooting. And actually, I went online, varmital.com. Not real familiar with the website, but they did have this nice trajectory chart or ballistic chart for 17, 22 and everything, and it's got the distance drops and everything like that. So it kind of gives you an idea as far as where to dial in, and once you get used to it, then you'll be able to adjust your scope accordingly. Now, to the rifle itself, the 917V, it's got this extremely nice walnut stock on it. And it has the heavy barrel on top here. I think it's a 9-to-1 twist. Extremely accurate. Of course, the 17 HMR, this is the Hornady VMAX, comes out around 2,500 feet per second. Extremely fast when you think about most 22 long rifles, smaller calibers and stuff run around 1,100 to 1,200 feet per second. So this thing comes out extremely quick. The round itself is basically just a neck down 22. The casing is the same size as a 22, except the tip, which I'll show you, necks down until this real fine point here. So for the price, you can find these rifles from anywhere from around $280 to $350, depending on which model you get. They have the 917. I don't know what letter code comes afterwards, but there is a synthetic stock that you can get with it, still with the heavy barrel from Marlin. And then there's the regular barrel and stuff on the base 917 model. It does come with the top here tapped already to put the scope mounts. The 917V, I believe, already comes with the scope mounts, not the ring mounts, but the actual base mounts for it to go on. It's already tapped and set for that, ready to go. But yeah, as far as it goes, this bolt action, I've had more fun with this in the last couple of days shooting this than I have any other rifle or pistol or anything that I've gotten. So works out pretty well. I believe the trigger is a T900 from Marlin. I believe. I'm not 100% on that, and if I'm wrong, I'll annotate that. Extremely light. I would say anywhere from about 2.5 to 3 pound pull on it. There's no take up, no slack. It's extremely crisp. When you put your finger on it, it's firm, and a slight little twitch will activate that trigger. I've been looking around. I don't know if you can actually replace it. I don't know if there's a trigger system that you can buy and just drop into this one, although I have seen more people will actually modify and change the pull rate to this. I'm not familiar how. You can go online, check some forums on that itself. There's 2 magazines that are available for the Marlin 917. The factory magazine is a 4-round detachable mag. Fits on the underside. That one's done in black. Marlin also makes a 7-round mag in black and in stainless steel. So you can get a couple more shots out of it. Makes it nice when you're sitting here target range instead of having to reload after every 4 shots. So I would always recommend to go out. This magazine I think runs around $14. I got this one from Bass Pro Shop. Alright guys, we got 3 targets set up at 200 meters. We've got the one in the center fell down. I'm going to try to shoot the one on the left. This is the Hornady VMAX 17 grain bullet. There we go. Alright, I want to back you guys out and give you an idea as far as what we're looking at 200 meters. We've got a target set up here on this berm on the left, about the size of my palm. Clay pigeon. Imagine kind of accuracy needed to make that kind of shot. I'll zoom y'all in here. Again, we're going to be shooting at the target on the right, up against that post right there. It's the Hornet A VMAX bullet. Shoots around 2,550 feet per second. At this distance, when you shoot at 100, it's only about an 8.5 inch drop. So we have our scope dialed in for that distance. Let's see if we can pull this shot. There we go. Got two targets here. This is from earlier when I was at a different range shooting 100 yards. You can see, of course, I'd shot this a couple of times getting it zeroed in, but then when I got my final grouping, that's about an inch and a half, maybe less than an inch group if you want to call it that. And then I fired 3 shots at this target at 200 yards. And you can see that, I don't know, that's it's about an inch there, inch and a half, just under 2 inch grouping. Actually pretty well, I mean, as far as patterning and stuff goes, besides for that one shot, those other two hit side by side at 200 yards, so it's not too bad there. I'll take that. So, those are my 2 targets there, 100 here, 200 yards there, and then when I was getting it dialed in, jacking around there. But anyway, there's a shooter house, 200 yards. This is my Marlin 917, highly accurate rifle. I've enjoyed shooting it quite a bit. Always wanted to get a nice target rifle, that way I could just sit out here in the range. It's nice to be able to go through and do some shooting without burning through a lot of ammo. I've just brought about 100 rounds with me, and I've maybe shot about 25, and it's gratifying when you can do stuff like that with it. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed watching. I've enjoyed shooting. As always, thanks for watching the channel. Subscribe, rate, comment. If you guys have any questions, feel free to PM me. I'll be happy to answer anything I can. I've only had this rifle for about a week and a half now, so you know, I'll learn some stuff as I go with it, and hopefully I'll get y'all some more information. But like I said, I've got some other things coming. We've got a new stock that I'll be ordering here fairly soon and putting on, and we'll be going from there. So thank you guys.